Hey, thanks for joining me to work on your posture. Today we're going to be aligning our spine and our hips and our ribs using a couple of twists, the wall, and a strap. We're going to start on our back with our feet flat and our hands out to the side. We're going to cross our ankle over onto our thigh, keeping your foot lined up with your hip. Roll it onto its side. Bringing your opposite foot still crossed over your leg, foot flat to the ground. Big toe pressure, press your knee away from you as far as you can go with your foot entirely flat. Turn your palms down and look in the opposite direction of your legs. Fight to keep your palms flat, your foot flat, and your knee pressed, and take deep breaths, exhaling fully. And then bring your legs back to the center, uncross your ankle, put your other leg up on your knee, roll your legs over to the opposite side, put your palms flat and look right at your hand. And take deep breaths, exhaling fully, keeping your palms pressed, your foot flat, big toe pressed, and your knee pushed away from you. And then we're going to roll our legs back to the center, unbind our foot. Now we're going to roll over onto our side, bringing our knees up to a right angle, our hips to a right angle, and our hands out in front. Shoulders back, open up your arm behind you. Look right at it and allow it to dangle in the air. If it's not touching the ground, take deep breaths. Keeping your knees perfectly together is very, very important. Keep your knees even and squeezed. You can use your hand to check it out. As you breathe, you should find yourself opening up passively towards a resting position for the body. And then bring your arm back to the front, hands together, roll over to the other side, same position, knees together, hands out in front, shoulders back, open up, bringing the arm all the way to the other side, letting it dangle, looking right at it. And then bring your hands together. And we're going to roll onto our back again. Feet flat, big toe pressure. Find the bony front of your hip using your two fingers, your pointer finger and your finger next to it. Put your thumbs around the side. Now you have your pelvis in your hands. You're going to roll your pelvis forward and your lower back up so that there's a small arch in your back. And then you're going to roll your back down and flat, but not enough to lift your hips off the ground. As you push your hips away from you towards your heels and you arch your back, go as far as you can go comfortably, hold it for a second, and then roll back just enough to flatten your low back to the ground. Try doing it in time with your breath. Keep your big toe pressure, keep your knees straight, and just go from one point to the other. We'll do maybe 5 or 6 more. And then let your hips relax. And we're going to get our strap and move ourselves up to the wall. We're going to scoot ourselves so we're almost right next to it on our side hip, and then reach forward a little bit and roll up so that your hips are close enough to the wall, just enough so that you can touch your fingertip to the wall without messing up your shoulder too much. And then we're going to do a series of 3 positions, starting with 1 minute with our feet and knees together and our hands up over our heads. Taking deep breaths, letting everything relax except our knees, which are pressed firmly together. And then we're going to take our strap and put it over our legs and tighten it so that our thighs are held all the way together. Now we don't have to try to keep them there. And we're going to spend 1 more minute with our legs up as such. Awesome job. Now we're going to make our feet further apart. Our knees still in the strap, big toe pressure, outsides of the feet, straight up the wall, hands above you. 1 more minute. Awesome job. We're going to loosen the strap, undo our legs, roll over to the side, resting for a second, and then coming up, and either sitting up or standing up. Great job on that sequence. Your ribs and spine should feel great now. I'm just a little lightheaded from all the blood flow. Thanks so much for joining me. If you liked the video, please like or subscribe. And thank you for taking care of your posture. Have a great day.